So, good afternoon everyone. Myself Rohit. I am here to say detail on data visualization. So, let me clearly explain data visualization. In the word data visualization itself, it explains that what it is. So, firstly, we all know what is data or not. So, data in the sense it's a collection of information. For example, we in our class there are some mark lists there. So, for separate people there are separate marks. So, in this data, this information is collected and created a Excel sheet, then that we call as the data. So data is the collection of information. So coming to the visualization, it is the form of visualizing something. So just like we all know, there is a book called something. There is a story book. So in that, you only expect the lines of some text only. So we can read the story and we can get some information from that. But coming days, it is visualized into comics. So just like that, in the storybook, we have only story. That means only text in that. Coming to the comics, the story itself is visualized into some diagrammatical way, so that we can read very efficiently and some entertainment also we can be getting. So that means visualization is the form of transforming the raw text or raw data into some other kinds of visualized form. That visualized form includes like what you say, some pictures or some diagrams or datagrams, whatever it may be. So mainly visualization is what you say, keeping the raw data into visualized form. For example, some of the data like this. This data is visualized in form of bar graph or something like that. So the raw data is visualized into pie chart. So what is the use of this data visualization is, so in this we have given a raw data. So in there may be some duplicates or will be there, some complexity will be there, or what are the main things like pattern between the data will be missed. So the use of data visualization is we can grab the data very easily from this pie chart. I will explain the example just for a brief example. So in this diagram, the data can be easily tracked and time is saved. After that, the data for seeing also, for visualizing also, it will be very easy for that. So this is for the data visualization. So this is data visualization. What you can see the uses of it. So how can the data is visualized? So collecting the data. So from different types of environment, from different types of streams, we will collect the data and we call the data as the raw data. After that, cleaning the data. So cleaning in the sense, the raw data must be contain some duplicates or some other misspellings or some empty spaces, some empty nodes and some empty some complexity will be there, no? So that all are removed and the data is kept in a clean way. So that can be called as cleaning of the data. After that, data analysis. Have you heard about the analysis? So we have a software role called analyst, right? So the analyst will do the data analysis. So in the main companies and all, they will give a data set and ask the analyst to analyze this data. They will perform a process called EDA. Have you heard about this word? So EDA in the sense exploratory data analysis, which means the raw data is kept in a data sets are given to the data analyst. The data analyst will perform an EDA on that. EDA in the sense they will find out the patterns in this. For example, there is a word Rohit is there, no? So for Rohit, he got 45 marks. For this sure, he got 70 marks. And both of them got 80 marks in one subject. So here Rohit and Kishore have the same thing in one subject. That means their IQ level is matched with one subject. So that's why they got the same marks in one subject. So this pattern was calculated. So in this way, many patterns, many some many things from the data is analysis, and these are kept in a separate folder, and this process is called exploratory data analysis. It has some methods in this, some methodologies will be followed in this. So after the screening of data, the data analysis is done. After the data analysis, selection of chart. As I said, data is visualized in the form of pie graphs, pie charts, or some bar charts, whatever it may be. So these are different 4 types of charts will be there. Pie chart. Second one is bar chart. Line chart. Histogram. So what are the starting this? The pie chart, as you all know, it is in a circular form, right? So this is the pie chart. Bar chart we have see something like this bars. A line chart you can see like this, or like this is a line chart. Histogram is some distribution is done and in the visualization. This is the histogram. So the fourth step is selecting the chart. Based on the data we have preferred based on the cleaning and data analysis. Based on the data we select one of the chart from this. Whether it's maybe pie chart, bar chart, line chart, histogram. So this selection is done in the fourth step. Fifth step is data visualization. So the main step is data visualization. So as I said, the data is visualized. So how the data is visualized? So data is visualized by using some of the tools. So the tools are mainly, first one is Microsoft Excel. I think most of you have known about this. You know, Microsoft Excel consists of a chart that consists of lines, boxes and all. So data is kept in there and we use Microsoft Excel. Second one is Tableau. So Tableau is the one. So I think have you heard about the word dashboard, right? So dashboard is the data is kept in the raw data is visualized in the form of dashboards. So for creating the dashboard, we use Tableau. And third one is Power BI. So this Power BI is the one tool which is used for the data analysis. As I have said about the data analysis, for the data analysis we use Power BI. And fourth one is D3JS. So to create some web pages that will have the visualization technique. So for the web pages we use D3JS. So by using these steps we can do data visualization. So let me explain this clearly with the example. The data is moved in the form of this. So this data is visualized by using the bar graph. So this can be done by taking the names in the y-axis. The names can be, the marks can be like this. The names can be 1, 2, 3, 4 names. So in this form we can visualize the data in the form of this bar graph. So for the smaller data we can do this. For the larger data we use some tools like as I have mentioned in the previous one. So this is a brief explanation about the data visualization.